Hello. I'm going to do the usual stuff, checks and whatnot. We'll start right away, okay? Just let me check everything is in order. Okay, the audio seems right, video seems right. Let's see if the game is right. Let's see. Everything should be in order. Let's see if the audio of the game is also fine. Yeah, it seems so. Nice. So, last week we were, last week we finished the first round of Alexander and Ray series. So we are 1/3 on the story. Now we should be able to start the second part, and we'll see how far we reach. Let's see. Hello, Edge. There you are, Mimitsu. And not a moment too soon. The Illuminati are ready for something big. Pistola reports that Alexander has started drawing massive amounts of ether from the surrounding land, which can only mean one thing. The Illuminati have resumed their attempts to revive it. And what's more, Backrix reports that the goblins are amassing substantial quantities of explosives and supplies. By all indications, they're building another weapon. In short, it's bad. Yeah. But it's nothing a bit of strategic thinking can fix. They say he who strikes first strikes last, and that's exactly what I intend to do. I've devised a plan which should allow us to take the Illuminati unawares, and I'd like you to spearhead this all. Our rendezvous point is to the south, on the cliffs overlooking the Thalia. Biggs has gone ahead to scout the area. We shall await your arrival there. Let's see then. So far it's the same as before. Oh, it's already here. Mimitsu, what to see you? I take it Wedge told you the situation. You ready to hit the Illuminati where it hurts? I am. I wouldn't be here if not. That's what I like to hear. The chiefs will be here sure, and then we can get things underway. Let's see. Have to wait. That red light is quite ominous, to be honest. Ah, there they are. Bloody hells, if it ain't Istola, no one told me you were coming. An etheric disturbance of the scale demands my personal attention. Judging by the marked fall in ambient ether concentrations, the situation is far graver than previously assumed. And you are certain that still monstrosity is to blame? It's moving. I can see no other explanation. The giant's innards are well nigh saturated with ether already, yet I sense something else, an irregular energy coming from within the barrier. Be that as it may, I'm afraid we have more pressing concerns. The Illuminati are up to something, and we mean to hit them before they can put whatever it is they're planning into action. To which end, allow me to introduce my newest and perhaps most outstanding invention, the Electrojammer the third, first of a kind. If it's the third, it's really the first of a kind. Speechless with astonishment, I see. As well you should be. The high-frequency waves emitted by the device will interfere with any and all enemy communications, making it impossible for them to coordinate an effective defense. With it working in our favor, victory is all but assured. I see. So assuming I have understood correctly, you need only activate this electrojammer of yours, and the Illuminati will be plunged into this array, affording Mitsu and his friends ample opportunity to take them unawares. Very well, proceed. It doesn't look safe, to be honest. Wait, it is supposed to happen. Oops. Oh, is it? This supposed to happen. Bloody hells. Oh. So the red light determines the extra gas. This is getting scary. It's standing up. Uh-oh. Those red lights are... They now seem like eyes. Is that on purpose? You've woken it up. Nay, only the left arm steers. Could the waves emitted by your device have disturbed something within the barrier wedge? It's not my fault. Not to worry, Wedge. With the Illuminati hard at work reviving the giant was only a matter of time before parts of it started springing to life. You just gave this one a little extra nudge. On a brighter note, it would seem you've saved us the trouble of finding another way in. Alright, it had a door. Minutes, old friend. It's time for your customary heroics. The Illuminati are likely still scrambling to work out what just happened. Before they do, I suggest you hop across the river and show them what for. I must needs discuss this development with Master Matoya. Sid, would you be so good as to accompany me? Your insight may well prove useful. He doesn't seem very happy about it. Maybe he knows Matoya. Well, rest in peace. And I'm left all by myself. There was still one more fancy. Why the cat? I still don't get why they give the cat so much importance. Another chorus tears to life. The future unfolds exactly as expected, exactly as written. He has the flu. Would we go? I suppose they were looking from somewhere around here, but I doubt there is anyone left now. No, it doesn't seem so. Oh, I forgot to set up something. If you pardon me 1 second. No, everything seems to be alright in my line. Well then, let's see this other entrance of Alexandra. With all that steam, lighting and whatnot, it seems more intimidating than ever. Ablander feels shivery shakes. Arm of steel giant is wide open, and no Illuminati inside. Okay. So we have the first. Oops. Yeah. Oh, I need more item level to continue. So I'm close, but instead of forcing things up, I think the best course of action is just continue with the regular story. Or maybe not, maybe we can spend one at least for one round of poetics. Let's see. Healer. Almost 5 more. I have a couple of them. I suppose those are the ones I'm wearing, yeah. The best thing to do right now is, it seems to be, to pants. Because the pants are the ones that give me raw spells. I bought skills. Well, never mind. It was level 50 after all, so no problem at all. And then we have it. Maybe it wasn't so problematic to. I thought we would need more, even more gear, but well, I'm happy with that. Let's see first what can we do to unlock the Alliance Play series. Here it is. Okay. Let's see then. It should be down here. Okay. Let's see. Oh, right. I first have to do something, but I can at least start the quest to have it. Ah, you have the look of a lad who's seen his fair share of trouble. Mayhap you'd be willing to help me with mine. I need a capable sword to head into the sea of clouds and track down my missing airship. I had to mortgage my soul to get that vessel built, so winning the contract to ferry supplies out to Cloudtop was a real weight off my mind. But it seems my luck ended there. My ship was due back in Ishgard bells ago, and I've been praying for a glimpse of her sails ever since. Can't help fearing the worst. What if she's run afoul of sky pirates? My creditors will have their ponds of lace. You think me foolish to fear piracy so far above the waves? Well, let me tell you that no honest merchant is safe now that airship production has, if you will use the pun, taken off. Any scoundrel with a sack of coin and a vague sense of direction can terrorize the skies. Oh yes, this new breed of buccaneers like to paint themselves as dashing explorers braving the unknown. But the truth of their nature is right there in the name. Sky Pirates. Given half a chance, they'll strip your ship of every last scrap of cargo and cry yahar as they launch you screaming over the rails. I've heard the stories. That must be hard. At least on the water, you fall into the water and maybe you can reach some nearby island or something. But if you fall from being thrown off an airship, you certainly die. Please, you must make haste to Cloudtop. And that's where the shipment was bound, and inquire as to the fate of my poor ship. Oh, and my poor helmsman. Ask Rodremont. He'll know if any man does. Okay. Let's see what we have. Great make have nothing of value. Paraphrasing what he just said. So, what I want to do now, I think I have to go here, I think. Maybe. Oops. Let's see. Because I do not remember where these unlock. Not these, apparently. Maybe this one. I don't remember to be but only I think it before no. Let me check because I do not remember and there is dungeon I think I have to walk. I don't remember if it's the unlock for. No, it's not this one. Which one is it then, and where can I unlock it? Mm, uh, maybe then when map is no, it's not this one. Uh, uh, um, on where? All the Oh, it's in Gridania. This is another Anglo. I was half right, but not right enough. Oh, I am right on the England too. Nice, but no. I won't be doing that. There will be one I will unlock. Yeah, this one, yes. This one. Well, I will unlock one last job in the future, and I'll try to use it quite a bit. No, this one. It is well that you are here, Mimitsu. An ancient darkness is arising in these woods, and we shall need all your arts to counter it. I speak to you in the name of the 36 years, the eldest Kamesena. You will already know as the guardian of our fair land. 2 siblings has she. It is the younger of this pair, Arun Sena, who hears the voice of the elementals with greatest clarity, and what he has heard lately is troubling indeed. These dark stirrings we have traced to the lost city of Andopol in the South Shroud. The city once throve in the fullest of magic during the 5th Austral era, but it was sealed in the wake of its demise. Alas, the 12th wood has been out of balance since the calamity, so Riotous has its aspect become that the seal was severely weakened. When this happened, the forest surrounding the city began to wither and die. We would enjoying you to investigate the cause. Now, I must confess that this is a task for the twin elder, normally, but you are the heir of a Master Otowar's legacy, and the Soothsayers were unanimous in the belief that no one is better suited to the undertaking. Will you not assist? It is well that you ascend, for the need is great. Go now to Soothsayer Rayosena, tranquil, and listen well what she says of her brother's divination. Okay. Unfortunately, it seems it will take a very long time to do the quest. Well, maybe we'll be able to, I don't know, to do it when they join all the servers, you know. For now, I have to keep trying and doing every other things, unlocking more stuff and whatnot. For now, I can check. Okay. We still have quite a few things to unlock. Maybe if we see that this takes too much time, I will just, like I said before, keep progressing on the MSQ. But right now it's not necessary because we have few little more things to do. there. Okay. There you are. Hello. What do you have to say? Ah, a white mage after my own heart. Come to help get to the bottom of this noisome business. Brother Sumiyan hasn't told you much, has he? Discretion is the better part of his valor. Well, aside from the poor kid, the city is all that remains of an advanced magical civilization from the 5th Astral Era. No records survived of how the city met its end, but the elementals tell us all was undone by what the Great One called an unclean presence. Oh, never mind. We'll see this cutscene later. I feel... Never mind. I tried. Well, it's better for this to pop up than continuing with the cutscene, to be honest. This is our main objective after all. Maybe for now. Let's see. Now, I don't think there is any enemies here. And I mean, that's nothing. It's only I know there are touch marks. Okay. You're dying quite fast in my hands. Let's run with this and keep on following. Whoa! What happened? We almost found a puzzle here. No? Oh, wait. I don't know if the Dark Knight was quite brave or was just experimenting. So far so good. It's like version 2.0 or Faust. Nice. Now for the real fight, we'll see what happens to. Oh, it's the boss itself. Or no, it's not. It's similar at least. Well, we'll see what we have to do now. To be honest, I don't know what we have to do in this fight. There are some cool mechanics, this seems a bit away from the front. You have to pay attention to the animation sometimes. Okay, it's in here. you have to transport into out of the bomb, then you run away. Nothing crazy. Now it takes less time, but it takes I did it too soon, apparently. They gave me the warning to admit that I never understood Spanish. Quite easy to be honest, but I don't know, I like it. If everyone knows what I learn, I think it's an entertaining fact. Last one here. Well, was nice. And I got teleported back. Oh well. Well done, lad. You left those Illuminati smarting and without so much as a scratch to show for it. Now, I'm sure you'd like to finish them off. And we would too, if truth be told, but I'm sorry to say that we have a problem. While Wedge and I were out on patrol, we saw something, you see, a meeting between Mide and the enemy. Uh-oh. I told you, Mide didn't seem trustworthy. And then she handed the codex fragment over, just like that. The way she sauntered back into Alexander with the Illuminati, you'd think this was their plan all along. Interesting. It certainly looks that way, aye. But we can't rule out the possibility of coercion, considering the parties involved. There is something fishy in both hands. God, holy Japlanders! No, don't have the cat under the rain. It doesn't seem to mind, so I think it's fine. But I still don't get why there's a cat everywhere. This guy. Why? Anyway. Treasure Hunter was happy to give codex, and why not? She makes busy deals with Illuminati since very beginning. And now Illuminati hold all fragments of the Enigma codex. Treasure Hunter betrays Uplander's trust and forfeits their future in so doing. What a load of old bollocks. How does he think we are? Now, Biggs. If the Grand Master of the Illuminati said it, it must be true. Everything is as written, as it must be. If Illuminati are to guide chosen to perfect world, not one piece can be out of place. With this, another page becomes reality. When Illuminati finds missing piece, the prophecy will be fulfilled. Goodness me, that goblin hasn't the faintest idea how Outlander's minds work. I would have been prepared to believe that Mida was a traitor had he not bothered to come here and confirm it. Now I'm inclined to think she isn't. There may be truth to what Quick Things say. Bakrix cowers over data looking for knowing of what happened 3 years ago. Bakrix finds mention of group of Auri treasure hunters 3 years ago. Group went to investigate ruins near Taliak River, only to perish in sudden shivery shades. We know that I don't know. A dear other to me died, but 3 years ago, you say? That wouldn't be the earthquake that accompanied the failed summoning of the primal, would it? Never me. Are you saying was the treasure hunter doing the summoning? That Mide was one of them? No, hold on a moment. I'm willing to accept that Mide may have been a member of this doomed expedition, he being an already treasure hunter and all, but I fail to see what interest such a group would have in the ideals of the Enigma Codex, let alone summoning a primal. Such was question Bakrix asked himself, so he spends much time gathering knowledge and finds answer in book lent to him by Charley and Outlander. Genius technologist who writes Enigma Codex 100 years ago is Auri Shaela, with blue hair exactly like me there. Interesting. No, Mide would never make busy deals with bad goblies. Ground rocks teacher searches for Mide. Here's truth from her. Ground rocks, wait. This is getting interesting. I did not expect this last part. If you're worried about ground rocks, don't be. Whites won't let her come to any harm. Truth be told, I'm more worried about this business with Mide. Still, we should be careful of making any rash decisions. As you can bet, that's what the Illuminati want. For now, I reckon we should give her the benefit of the doubt, innocent until proven guilty, and all that. Yeah, I think so, but something fishy is going on. And anyway, we've got more pressing matters to deal with, namely taking back that codex fragment and pushing into Alexander before the Illuminati had a chance to shore up their defenses. You ready for another round? Good. The sooner you get going, the better, I reckon. Oh, and when you're in the Valley of the Beast, be sure and break something for me, huh? I grab a pipe and clunk. Let's see how much time this takes. For now, I'll return to Olverdania and continue with the quest. The other quest. Okay. So it's the same. We have to wait so long for a queue to pop up. But oh well. Well, we're now going to shift from that for a bit. Let's see. Well, to see the state of the city of Amdapur. And see if we can play it with beauty support. I hope the cutscene doesn't get interrupted again. Well, I would prefer it, you know, if we can fit 3 runs of Alexander's instead of 2 would be way better, but well. Let's see what we I'm going to skip a bit what we see. Well, let me check. I fear that what my brother senses is this very thing. Its satedness drained away after so many centuries. If it hungers for another city to stake its thirst on. Okay, I'll take it from here, sister. Manners are wrong. We've spoken of this, Mimitsu. You've met my younger brother, Aronisena. You will have to excuse him for his born loud that he is at times. My apologies for the urgent summons, Mimitsu, but the darkness that stirs in Amdapur behind the barrier waits not on our convenience. Something has kindled there, and daily it grows. And how distant the elementals are. Distrait the elementals are. Alright. I've not seen the like of it. They're showing me what feels like awakening and nightmares. I fear this calls for a more prosaic sensing than that of my rare gift. Some disaster slouches towards us. Might you discover the source of these dark visions and nip it in the bud? You are our best hope, Mimitsu. Surely you can find the will. Surely you can find the will to journey to Amdapur. You shall find a wood whaler by the name of Alfin keeping vigil at the barrier. And don't worry about returning here to tell us of your findings. The elementals will doubtless keep us apprised, but the elementals will doubtless keep us apprised. But enough talk. Good luck, Mimitsu. Okay, now where do we have to? Oh, it's right here. Okay, it's exactly this. I did not remember what dungeon was this. So this is the withered. See what we're talking about. The seers have sent word of your coming. You are bold indeed to willingly glimpse to the darkness. The lost city festers more and more by the day, and they say you're to land the void, huh? Beyond this gate lies a land out of balance, its earth expected sapped by the calamity. You have best to be prepared before proceeding further. Rot and wrong, that's what you'll see. Creatures run mad, tormented by hooked birds that clutch and burrow. Well, good luck with that. Know that, excuse me. Know that you'll prevail, being favored of the 6 years of and all. Quite well. Okay. So now I have the dungeon unlocked. But it seems I can't do it. I should. I expected to do it with you to support, and we'll have to just wait and see. But now let me think about what we could go here. Yeah, we can proceed with this quest. Yeah, I think it's a good thing. But now, let's see. A supply airship has gone missing, you say? Well, that will certainly explain why our provisions are so late in arriving. I did in fact spy a vessel charting an erratic course northward a short while ago, but as it seemed disinclined to make port here, I paid it little mind. Not the most compelling piece of evidence, I grant you, but I have witnessed naught else of interest. I suggest you investigate the landmass to the north. Rest assured, I will send word if I spy any other sign of our supply ship. What was this? Good evening, adventurer. What can I do for you? Oh yeah, I had to give... yeah, I recall grabbing... Yeah. The battle standard of the steel vigil, churned by flame just as I remember. Though there is much I wish I could not remember from that day. In the wake of the calamity, we were all but defenseless, and Svara and Safad saw fit to give us no quarter. I should hope to never again see a battle so bloody. He laid down his life for our nation, for the few of us who escaped with our lives. A true leader to the veteran, and I will always treasure the years spent on him. But I am not worthy of a memento such as this, though she may be reluctant to accept it. Lady Lanyard should be the one to have this. I realize she has her own way to deal with grief, and I suspect that's why she did not attend the ceremony. But in all my years serving House Helner, they have never been the sort to simply let go of family. Please, friend, take the battle standard to her. Okay. So, we still cannot fly. Damn it. We only need to do quest. Well, for now, I suppose I'll go walking there, but we'll have to see all these quests. There is one quest here. No, this is not one. Well, I could do that, but oh well. Let me keep one. I got lost for a second. I had no idea where I was. Okay, so what I was saying, I think we'll have to check for more. More quests we can go here, so we unlock. Oh no, we only need two. Maybe this is one of them with luck. With a little bit of luck. So there, Mimitsu. Is there something you need? This the tenon is so battle-worn that it is barely recognizable as that of House Hanel, however it is pronounced. The battle thundered from the steel visual. You are too kind. This is a most unexpected gift. Claude was a good man, always ready to put his men's needs before his own. They were a family, and they mourned his loss like family, though I wish they had not followed Francois' example. He insisted on a post in Central Porthos, hoping to avenge him someday, and Clodevan and his men were quickly to consult. But I refused to dwell on the past, living at gatherings year after year. It's not what he would have wanted. Nay, he would have me live my own life and fulfill my own dreams. His passing was a great loss to our house, but such hardships are not unfamiliar to us. Times are hard, but we will move forward, and in time, Ishgard will become the great nation he believed it could be, free of war. Yeah, wonderful. I suppose this is the next one. Don't mind if I do. Excuse me, Mimitsu. A moment of your time, if I may. I recently received a special request for assistance with zoological research, but I'm at a loss as to how to fulfill it. Are you familiar with Gaelic cats? They bear a striking resemblance to kittens, but with wings. An acquaintance of mine is writing an article of their physiology and requires a sample of their wings for her work. Their sweet appearance bellies a rather nasty temperament, and if it were simply a matter of slaying them, I would handle it myself. The problem, however, is that taking a proper sample requires a delicate touch. A certain finesse is beyond the capabilities of my men and myself. Because they are so fragile, you may not obtain a proper sample from the first you follow. From the first you fell. But I have no doubt a man of your talents can procure wings of immaculate quality. I realize this is a rather personal request, but I would be forever in your debt. So, time to kill cats. How many? Non so it's killing cats and I got lucky there. Another one here. Let's see. Will these give us... No. It feels so wrong. We have a third one here. I wonder if it really is a chance to get the material, or if it's a counter of how many you kill. If you kill 3, like now you get it automatically. But the counter is just wrong. Who knows? How far's your search? I realize obtaining an undamaged Gallicat wing is no easy feat. The lateral membrane of this Gallicat wing is in pristine condition, a perfect specimen for study. My, what an extraordinary find! I am pleased to see your persistence has paid off. With this, she can resume her work on Cloud Queen. Ah, how forgetful of me not to mention it sooner. This sample is meant for the renowned naturalist. She is hard at work on the new article for New Ocean Geography and requested a sample be delivered with the utmost haste. You can be sure she will hear it was the incomparable Nimitsu Lilia who made possible her latest work on Cloud King. We are one away. Where is is this the last one? Yeah, this is the last one, so don't mind if I do. Time to walk a bit so we can fly. No, we're not getting this last fight, are we? It's been 17 minutes. Please, let me play. Well, at least I'm progressing on other things, even if it's not the main focus. We have Iglesias down here. We will reach never reach horizons here. Okay, no, go back, then, where do we have to go? I already forgot what we were doing here. We're like collecting things. I suppose the rest are up there. No. Yeah. The second one here. Where is the third one? So far I can't see. What is up here? No. Doesn't seem like it's here. No, way away from what it can be. Let's see where this third one is. Should be around here. No. Ah, there it is. Nice. Now I just have to go back here, and that will be all. Nice. And with that, we should be able to fly, which is nice. We will have all Heaven's Word unlocked. This will save us so much time in the future. We still have to go around, so with all the post Heaven's Word content. So this will be nice. Almost there, almost there, almost there. Sleepless nights make Ganu Valley's mind maelstrom of fall. Does Netherling bring plants Ganu Valley? See? It says one of many carnivorous plants found growing in the sea of clouds, floating islets. Fortunately for you, this one seems content with dining on wild king. Netherling brings rest at last. Ganu Valley's troubles become sustenance for Gurgle grass and big wheel of nature turns without hindrance. Yeah, we can fly. Nice. Now we should be able to. There is one here that we have not picked, and we will have all Heaven's Word. Now, well, let's just unlock Bismarck Stream. What are you unlocking? It seems a dungeon, okay. The Tramontane returns, and with it the weight. So too comes the great Netherling warrior. Something right of the wrong gemstone heavily aspected to both water and wind, believed by the Zundu tribe to be one of the eyes of Manai, a great beast of Manu relation. Like double rainbows in the mist. Sono knows not what to make of this. An eye in the hands of Netherling. Storm clouds of the Bundu are no match for the eye's mind. Smash it again against the Aetherite in the whale's crown, and he will be vulnerable once more. Bind him with chains of steel, and drive him from cloud sea. Return the fire, winds, and sunlight to our lands. What is this? What's this? Maybe, okay, maybe the Allied Society quest. For now, let me do this. And unfortunately, it seems that we won't be able to do the second part. It's a shame. The reason why I didn't want to do this kind of content, but I think it's it's nice to be able to show you these Oh, well, you look at that. I got just in time. Also, I was not going where I should. Well, almost there. Let me see if I have enough time to. No, I have to. Ah! Damn, are you sure? No, how you. You're making me lose time. I want to be able to do it now. I knew it. No. Lady Luck hates me. Let's see. Have to talk with this one now. Oh, see. Okay. There you are, Mimitsu, and the place yourself. Sure is ready to depart whenever you are. Say again, Chief Sonu wants you to smash some gemstone again. An Ithrai to dispel a barrier of storm clouds. I don't even know where to begin, but the help with it, maybe it will bring us good luck. I'll rendezvous with you there. What is it there? Oh, quite far. Thank goodness I just light here. Otherwise it would have been a pain to go there. It's up there, apparently. You're seriously going to make me wait even more. The group was formed, someone did not get in, and now you're making me wait more than a minute. And it would probably make me... That's why I hate this kind of things, that there is no single player option. I know it's not as entertaining, but for moments like this, it's just painful to have to be waiting half an hour. But I do what I can, I suppose. With that, we should be able to have, both unlocked. Not like I'm doing them now. I'll wait to do them and see. But at least I already have them. Now I have everything more or less. Now I can go where here. Now I can. And if when I unlock the Alliance race, I don't, well, the queue doesn't pop up again, then I'll leave it for today, because it's already time, and I'm just waiting because I know the fight itself is short, but right now I cannot do it alone. Here we have the airship. Huh. We'll make some good coin from this hole, and then we'll see if this fool is worth the ransom. Poor guy. Hey, hey, they say, these villains mean to plunder my cargo. What we've got here, then? Think you're some sort of hero, do you? Not much of a mid shield, but well. Well then, you won't mind if my mates here join the fun. Make for a more heroical tale, won't it? The tale of how three sky pirates fed a meddling little shite his own bloody eyes. Wow, this is right. I just imagined it, and it's that dangerous. What a reckless way to fly. What the? Oh gods, I know they eat sheep. It's... Well, ito naman ko to. Why do you have a man kata? So you are the cracks what have been dragging our good name through the map. You're Redbill Leofard. Went done not to you or yours. What do you want with us? I think I made my position pretty clear. You take on the mantle of Sky Pirate, you agree to a certain code of conduct, and codes ain't worth much if folk go around breaking them. Frankly, lads, you're making us look bad, but we can't have that. No hard feelings though, huh? Okay, that was fast. That's a big guy. Oh, thank you, Mr. Leofard. Thank you. I'm certain my master will wish to repay you. If your employer does business in Ishgard, he likely knows a merchant or two what trades with me associates. Tell him to say it's for Leofard and any reward should reach me soon enough. As for you, adventurer, after often something beats me to the scene, but then I'd expect not less from a hero such as yourself, Mimitsu. That is who you are, ain't it? I don't know too many other folks with one of them marvelous Manakata's 3 Ironworks dream wrapped. So it was a Manakata. Well then, it seems you've saved me the trouble of tracking you down. I've been hoping to have a word with you see? I'll put it to you straight. I need someone to help out with a little venture I have in mind. Someone used to taking a few risks. Now, this wouldn't be no Blackheart and Brigand's war, so don't go worrying yourself on that account. Unlike them thieving cars just now, I don't hold with robbing honest folk. For me, you see, the Sky Pirate's life is all about freedom. The freedom to go where you will, to find out what lies beyond the next cloud. If you're interested in joining us on an adventure worthy of the name, then look for me standard in the northern reaches of the Blue Window. Someone will be waiting there to greet you. Okay. So far so good. I'll see if I think, yeah, I unlock it. And leave it there. It's crazy. I still have. I had a pop, and everything vanished. That's impressive on its own. Oh well, not like complaining will solve anything, but it also doesn't make it less painful. I hope that it goes better with the Alliance raid, because those are mandatory to do synced, at least for me playing solo. And I can always do this when I reach level 80 or something. Alexander, I know. Oh, Rita. Okay. That's amazing. That's fair enough, stranger. If you value your life, tell me true. Did you stumble across this marker by chance, or are you here by invitation? Then, that would make you the hero the captain said to watch out for. Well met. The name is Stacia. Leofard would call me his right-hand woman, but I feel more like his bloody nursemaid, gods, truth be told. Anyway, my thanks to you for coming to hear him out. If you follow me, I take you to the Red Bill's nest. And I just use the Manakata as my personal airship. That's nice. It's cute. Okay. What now? What's happening? I come to you in person and still you refuse my offer? Arrogant fool. On the subject of arrogance, Radlia, I vow to your superior knowledge, but that's all the vowing you get from me. As I've told you a dozen times before, I ain't no one's lucky. But my dear Leofard, how else do you propose to survive an expedition into the ghost ship? I would fear for my life with not but your feeble crewmates at my back. While I fear for my life with your mangy crew at my back, on account of them being murderous and trustworthy bastards into a man. I thought you cleverer than this, Red Bill. But no matter, I always get what I want in the end. It is merely a question of method. Hello. Now there's a face I've not seen before. You don't have the look of one of Leofard's little birds. He's a guest. You understand the concept, don't you? You know when someone is invited instead of just bursting through the door whenever she them web pleases. That was Radlia, captain of the Talons. She knows Leopard's the best sky pirate alive, and the fact he won't join her sticks in her craw. Well, at least I got the pop. I prefer this to just not doing the quest. I can always pick that later. I don't mind. What are we doing? I got you there. I thought we had to jump there, right? And I presumably die, apparently. Now I live. I love Pavel mini push-outs. Oh. Cover for interesting. So we have 4 fights ahead of us. Still fine. I don't know. I really did I suppose I have to move away. Oh well, I survived, but what matters. I found this fight so difficult. I thought So we have 3 and now we have 3. If you don't want to know what now we have okay, one. I suppose looking for now is good. I'm not getting it right now. You know what? That mechanic was scary looking, so I'm happy I see him. Right? Good. Oh. Well, it wasn't that much of a concern apparently. Okay. And there we have it. That makes half the raid series. One half to go. And I'm again here. What is that? Midas here? Mimitsu, you haven't seen Ramrod, have you? I was looking forward to hearing about the new treasures you found. I see. Well, I will not lie to you. Some of it is true. I did meet with the Illuminati, but that is not the whole story. Allow me to explain. Yes, please. We need that explanation. And you will have... So, you're saying you handed over the Codex fragment to stop the Illuminati from coming here and taking it? Yes, but the fragment I handed over to them was not but a stone picked from a pile of rubble. The true Codex fragment is here, safe and sound. Open it. I don't trust it if you don't open it. This can be a piece of rubble too. Huh, I bloody knew Quick Things was lying. The way he told it, you'd be working with the Illuminati all along. Load of all bills, the lot of it. Something doesn't seem right. I am afraid not. Quick Things told you true, in fact. It was I who first taught the goblins how to summon the primal. I meant only to use them for my own ends, of course, as much as I did you. Okay. Tell us, please. The author of the Enigma Codex was an ancestor of mine. The creation of the so-called perfect work proposed within it has long been the goal of certain members of our tribe, myself included. For years, we strove in secret to realize its high ideals, free of the twisted elitism which seemed to have infected the Illuminati. During that time, there was one who served as our leader, a man who made us believe that our perfect world was within reach, a man with whom I fell in love. I wish for nothing more than to see his dreams come to fruition. So blind was my devotion, I agreed to help him summon a primal without a second thought. The danger of our lives never even crossed my mind. But on that day, 3 years ago, I came to know the folly of our nation. So it happens. In an instant, the infernal machine laid waste to our hopes, snuffing out the lives of my companions, and the mine I loved was dragged into its core. So that's why you wanted to go inside. It was in a last desperate attempt to make right our mistake, I called for a warrior with which to seal Alexander. At that moment, however, the codex shattered and the colossus vanished without a trace. So this prison is it's interesting. When the dust settled, I found myself surrounded by the broken fragments of the codex, the cold, accusing remnants of our dream of a perfect world. And he said, oh, interesting. We were fools to think only of the future. I did not realize it until my friends were gone, but the time we spent on our journey together pursuing a shared dream, those moments were as precious as any paradise could have hoped to be. It's a simple tale, I'll give you that, but it doesn't explain why you hadn't the Illuminati summon the Primal, or why you had us help you infiltrate it. After everything you've been through, you can't seriously think any good will come of reviving Alexander. You all but said as much yourself. Because her love isn't there. You don't listen. Wood has nothing to do with it. Understand? I did not act out of any lingering adherence to my own ideas. I simply wanted to see him again, and perhaps walk to the ends of the world with him. So painfully strong. You did not listen. She has told you already. Misa cannot mean Alexander. I wonder if her love fused with Alexander, or if he is inside somewhere. Not Alexander itself, but the soul, I believe, still resides with him. So, yeah, according to what she said, it seems his soul merged with Alexander. Soul of Alexander sleeps in giant machine. Never has Batrix heard such nonsense. Neither must abandon this. Now's not the time. I've got one more question to ask you. What happens when all the codex fragments are brought together? Alexander was born from hearts that yearn for a perfect world, and writings of the Enigma Codex inspired such a desire, but they are more than just collection of text. The codex can also be used to control the primal. To be precise, two elements are required: a complete Enigma codex and one capable of reading it. When both are present, Alexander can be commanded to transport its residents whenever they choose. I myself was once able to read the codex, but those days are long gone. Now the fragments are as dead to me as the stone beneath my feet. There is another, however, to whom the codex still responds, one we all know quite well. You know that? Yeah. What? Round rocks? Are you saying that little girl is the key to controlling a living primal? Oh. You're not listening. Round rocks. Round rocks has been captured. Uh-oh. What a poor bodyguard job you did there. Okay, now I will leave it for today. I would continue, but it's way past the time for this stream to be. But well, next week there will not be a stream because I will be on FanFest. I don't have the materials to make a stream from there, so you'll have to wait until next Sunday, on Sunday 2nd, and then we'll keep going there. Also, yeah, I will tell you. I won't share any pictures, just to for privacy privacy reasons. But I will tell you a lot of things about my experience in the meanwhile, because it seems we'll have to wait a lot of them. Since then, I hope you enjoy FanFest next week, and see you in August. Bye.